Guys, what's up? Mike here, head trader, True Trading Group. August 28th, another good day. Yesterday we had some really good action. Today, some more good action. It's surprising because the week before Labor Day weekend is usually slow, but we're getting really great action. Another day of kind of confirming my thoughts that I've been having over the last couple of days about the momentum starting to come back into small caps. My biggest winner of the day today was a small cap, ATAI. I do not remember it's been at least probably a month since my biggest winner of the day was a small cap. I'm starting to see less follow through in the mid cap earnings gap ups and more follow through in the small cap runners. Okay. I've been talking about it for the last couple of days now. I was solely focused on mid caps over the last month. I think the fall is going to be a really good season for small caps and just trading, the markets in general. But I'm definitely starting to notice that shift. So what I'm going to talk to you about in this video today is how to tell that a stock still has momentum. All right, because there are some very key specific things that you need to look for in a stock that has a big day. And now if you're looking for the second day to have continuation, you're looking to see, does this stock still have momentum? There's a couple of early warning signs that you can look for that can help you identify momentum early so you can catch the continuation move on day two. And that's exactly what I did in ATAI. So let's break down this chart. Let's get to the trade. So ATAI, here we are, guys. Big gap down yesterday. Okay, huge gap down, and then it rallied back all afternoon. Okay, this stock was down around 90 cents and ran all the way up to put in a high yesterday of 260. Okay, today, a lot of traders were looking for, does this momentum continue? You can see the momentum the stock had yesterday afternoon. Here's yesterday afternoon from 230 right up to 330, this big move from $1.65 up to 260. Okay, or 265. So a huge move there yesterday afternoon. A lot of momentum as the stock made new highs going up into power hour. Okay, so we were looking for, does this stock still have continuation? Does it still have momentum? And it fooled a lot of traders with a gap down. Okay, this stock gaps down, but immediately goes from red to green and pushes up to break through yesterday's high of the day. This is such a clear indication that there's still a lot of momentum in this stock. And there's one very specific thing I want you to look for and I want you to notice in this trade. When ATAI went from red to green and had this huge push, look at the volume that came in on that push. It is these bars on a 3-minute candle are more than double any of the volume bars that came in yesterday afternoon when ATAI had all that momentum. Any trader would look at that ATAI yesterday afternoon and say there was momentum in that stock. It kept making new high after new high after new high. There was momentum. But now here we are today, this huge move on significantly heavier volume than any of the volume bars that came in when the stock supposedly had all that momentum. That is your indication that there's still momentum in this stock. When you see a huge push like that, especially when you go red to green to right up to test the previous day's high on this type of volume compared to the volume when the stock was having that momentum run the day before, that's your indication that this stock still has momentum. And now you know I need to start to look to enter this on a pullback. That's exactly what I was looking for in ATAI. And the first thing that I did, guys, was draw out my Fibonacci retracement level from low to high. And I start to notice that the 38.2 Fibonacci level is starting to hold support. Okay, here is your 38.2 Fibonacci level. And you can see we started to hold support right at the 38.2 Fib. Okay, right above that 38.2 Fib, you've got VWAP. You've got the trade line. So we have 3 support indicators that are right in this area to create a nice little area of support right down here just below 250. And I went ahead, guys, and I entered this position long on this candle right there. Okay, I got in long at $2.55. Let's get to my trade announcements. Guys, again, very active day in chat today. Myself, a lot of the other moderators in chat were calling out a lot of trades. So I had to take 2 screenshots of the announcement section. The announcement section in chat, that's just where all of the trade alerts get posted. So I take a snapshot of that every day to show you guys. And I had to break it up into 2 images because that's how much action there was. So let's get to, here we are, 10:23 a.m., long ATAI 255, stop loss 235 area. So I'm giving this a little bit of wiggle room back down below that 38.2 Fibonacci level. Okay, that's at 10:23 a.m. Okay, there's my entry. We push up towards the high of the day. Guys, I took some profit off the table right there in front of the high of the day, just in case we did not break. I'll take you back to my trade announcements. You can see took some profit off ATAI at 280, still holding some. Oh, let me zoom that back in. Okay, and then at 10:48 a.m. took more profit off ATAI at 296. Okay, so that's right up in here. Okay, and then my final take profit, I got to go to the second screenshot. Where is it? Here we are at 11:33 a.m. Final take profit, ATAI 330. Okay, that is right there. Okay, guys, the high of the day is 337. I missed the high by 7 cents. It was a really, really great trade. Okay, it was my biggest winner on the day. Made a little bit of money short TLRY during the day. I held on to a small piece of that short, just looking because they were releasing earnings after the bell. So I held on to about 25% of my position that I was short in that TLRY, just to see if we got, some downside action, but we didn't. TLRY came out with actually some pretty decent earnings, and the stock is now trading much higher. I'll pull up TLRY just to show it to you guys. There's TLRY trading up much higher here after hours. So I made some decent money here, guys. Short TLRY from short here, covered some here, and then I covered some more right before the bell, and I was holding on to just a small piece of my position. My final cover was right there. So I took a loss on that last piece, but profitable on these two, so kind of a non-event for me on that TLRY. All right, but really, guys, the lesson to take from the day is this ATAI, and it's all about being able to identify when a stock has momentum that carried over from the day before. And it worked out beautifully for us today in ATAI. So I have to take those small caps more seriously, guys. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Take care.